So the first thing I'm going to do is use the Makeup Forever Light Velvet Air Spray to kind of help mattify my face before I apply the primer, and it's also a setting spray. And I'm going to take the Dr. Brandt Pore Refiner as a primer, and I'm just going to apply it in my T-zone, mainly my forehead and the middle center of my face, I guess, because that's where I get my pores are the biggest, like around my nose and on my nose. This brush is from Smashbox, and I'm going to take the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced, and I know they have a matte one now. I haven't tried that one yet, but I am dying to try it because my skin is oily, so I'm just going to apply that all over. And this is a Makeup Forever foundation brush, and I love it. The concealer I'm using is also from Too Faced, the Born This Way one. This is one of my favorites, I think. I'm going to use the shade Vanilla, I think it's my shade. So I'm going to hit all the usual areas of my face except my chin. I don't put it there. And the brush that I've been using is from Tarte. I think I used it in, I don't know, every one of my videos for I don't know how many videos back. I have been used to using this brush. I don't really like double-ended brushes, surprisingly, but I really like this one. I use the other side to contour my forehead and my cheeks if I'm going to do that. But I'm just using the angled side to blend out my concealer. I will link it in the description box below. I always try to link it. I think it's around like $15 or something. And then to set my under eyes, I'm only going to set my under eyes, and I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder with a Sigma sponge. I like this one because it is kind of cut, so it has like two flat sides. So I am just setting my under eyes because if I don't, they will crease on me. And I'm going to apply primer first to my eyelid. I'm going to go straight to my eyes. I'm applying the primer to, again, prevent any creasing. And the one that I'm using is from Urban Decay. It's their primer potion. This is the original one. I know they have different ones. And I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid and blend that out in the palette that I'm going to be using today. I'm super excited about. It's a Dose of Colors Cutting Edge palette. It's their new palette. They came out with 2 new palettes. You guys know how much I love Dose of Colors and all their products, so I was super excited to use this. I'm taking this first color right here. I don't remember the names. With a Sigma E38 blending brush, and I'm going to apply that as my transition shade and kind of switching things up a little bit instead of using the orange. So I'm going to I kind of first press it on, and then because they're very pigmented, so I wasn't taking very much. I'm kind of pressing it on where I want it and then blending it out. Oh, I love this palette. I love all of Dose of Colors palette. The quality is just so amazing. You won't be disappointed. And I forgot to show it, but I'm taking the darker green palette, the darker green color from that same palette, and I'm applying it further into the crease. These colors are so pigmented, hardly any fallout as you can see, and they blend so well. I really love all of Dose of Colors palettes. So I'm just taking that, and I'm going to make sure the edges are blended out, because then I'm going to take a small concealer brush with concealer. Actually, this is a lip brush. It's from Sigma. I'm applying it with some concealer, and I'm going to clean up and cut the crease just a little bit. I'm not going all the way. I kind of just want it towards the beginning, and then I'm going to put the concealer all over my eyelid just to get ready for the color. And then the color that I'm going to use is amazing. The shimmery colors, whoa, I was so shocked. I did not know that they were gonna come off like this. They are so pigmented. I mean, one swipe and it's beautiful. They are so good. So I used this shimmery yellowish color, and I applied that all over my lid. And this is just like one swipe and I'm doing all of this. It's crazy. So I kind of wanted to try the most of the colors. The only color I didn't use is the other shimmery color. Then I'm going to switch to this matte orange shade, and I'm going to take it towards the outer corner of my eye, working my way towards the middle, kind of blending it out. And again, this color was really pretty as well. And then I'm going to take the dark color again. I don't know what happened to the clip of the dark matte green color, but it's also from this palette. And I'm taking that only in the outer corner and blending it into, if you could see it, I'm sorry, it's blurry. I'm a one-man show, okay? I didn't know it was blurry in this one, but I'm just blending it into that orange shadow and working my way out. And then I'm going to take the first transition color that I used in the beginning, and I am blending that out And I added a little bit on my lower lash line of the darker color too, and then I'm just blending it out with that transition shade. And then I'm going to use a brown for my waterline. It's the Makeup Forever Aqua XL pencils. They are one of my favorites. I definitely recommend these eyeliner pencils. They last all day long. They work really well. This is just a rich brown color. And then I'm going to go back into, I'm going to apply lashes and mascara. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to see that. But I'm going to go back into my face. I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs bronzer. It's a Tantastic Coconut bronzer or something like that. Everything will be listed and linked in the description box. This brush is also new from Sigma. I love it. I said it in my last video. You're probably going to see me using it a lot, and here it is again. I use it for both the bronzer and then the blush as well. And then again, this next clip is blurry as well. I'm sorry. It is the Milani Banana Translucent Powder. I'm going to take that and clean it up under my cheeks. And then I apply a little bit on my nose as well, just to kind of like snatch it in. I really like this setting powder. It's not as yellow as most banana powders are. Really like this one. And then the blush that I'm going to be using is from Laura Mercier. I don't remember the exact name. It's something peach. Peach me or peach please or something like that. I will list it and link it in the description box below like I do everything else. And I'm taking that same Sigma brush and I'm going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks and then feather it backwards. And the highlighter that I'm going to use, I don't want a strong highlight. This is from MAC. It's a mineralized skin finish. This is a super old packaging. I know they do have new packaging, but yeah, this is super old. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that, and I'm just taking a very slight amount on my cheeks. I don't want anything harsh. I don't even really want it on my cheekbones, to be honest. But I just put a little bit, and then I mainly want it on my nose because I do like a nose highlight. And then the lip liner I'm going to take is from A Dose of Colors, and it is Truffle Lip Liner. I'm pretty sure they sell it separate, but I know they do have a set with the lipstick as well. So I'm going to put that, and then the lipstick that I'm going to use is also from Dose of Colors. This isn't sponsored, by the way. I just really love this brand. It is Dose of Colors Cork lipstick, which is one of my favorites from Dose of Colors.